Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of equations for perpendicular lines. This is standard A.2F in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 10 of the 2019 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we need to find the equation in slope-intercept form of a line that crosses, typically they'll give you an actual xy coordinate. All they tell you here is that it crosses the x-axis at 36 and is perpendicular. So we have to do a little bit of work on that one. So perpendicular, what does that mean when lines are perpendicular? When the lines are perpendicular, that means the slopes are opposite reciprocal. And this is something that you are not going to find on your mathematics chart or your reference material, so you're going to need to remember this going into the STAAR test. So let's use an example. We've got two lines that are perpendicular. Slope A is -2, so slope B is going to be the opposite, so opposite sign. Since that's a negative, right, that's going to be a positive, so that's going to be a positive. And the reciprocal, remember, like, so if you've got 2, the reciprocal of that is 1/2, because really it's just 2/1. So that would be positive 1/2. So opposite signs, and then the reciprocal. So here's what we know. So this is going to be our slope. Let's call that slope B. That's the other line. So the slope B is going to be -4/9. So the slope A of the line we are looking for is going to be opposite. So it's going to be a positive. Then it's going to be reciprocal. So instead of 4/9, it's going to be 9/4. All right, so positive 9/4, which means, look at that, I get to get rid of two different answers. Now, I can use my slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. I can plug in my new slope of slope A, 9/4, but I need to also plug in a y and an x. I'm looking for the y-intercept, the b. I don't know what that is. Something crosses the x-axis at 36. So if you've got a graph, and it's going to go way out here, and it's going to cross the x-axis at 36, well, what's that point? Well, that point is x of 36, y of 0. So that's the point that we're needing to plug in. So my y is going to be 0. My x is going to be 36 plus b. I'm going to isolate the b. So let's see. That's going to kind of cancel out there 9 times. So really it's 9 times 9. So 0 equals 81 plus b. Subtract 81 from both sides. And you get b equals -81. So if we were to write this back into that form, you would get y equals, remember our slope is 9/4, x minus 81. So that looks like j. Now if we wanted to verify this, we can also use the point slope form. Remember the point slope form, y minus y sub 1 equals m, and then distribute out to x minus x sub 1. And what this does is this finds the final equation. And using the slope-intercept form, we found just the b, then we had to rewrite the equation, right? So we're going to use the same x and y. Y minus my y is 0. That's good. That's just going to equal y. Look at that. We're already in the y form. My slope is going to be that 9/4. Then x minus, and then my x is 36. All right, so y equals, we need to distribute this out, 9/4 x, which we've already got, and then minus, it's going to be that 9/4 times 36 over 1, which remember we already did that work. So it's y equals 9/4 x minus 81, because this turns into a 9. And so our answer here is J.